So, hello, we are in Palm Springs area and we are looking at dinosaurs. This is mostly for my husband. And there's a lot of fun dinosaurs to see.
Back outside this door and then down the ramp to the right is the rest of the trail.
I want him to see him move his head. There you go.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you go back out and leave me? That's the exit. Sorry about that. I misunderstood.
Hello everyone, this is day 3 of vacation. We left on Monday and now it is Wednesday. I'm obviously doing a terrible job at doing this vlog. Obviously you saw that we stopped by Palm Springs and saw dinosaurs, so that was very exciting. Other than that, it's been just kind of chill and hanging out and, you know, relaxing. And I just kind of wanted to update you on what I've been reading so far. So I started it before we left, but on the trip here I finished Teach Me by Olivia Dade, and it was great. It was my first Olivia Dade, and now I'm super excited about Spoiler Alert, which is a new book that she just came out with. Teach Me was about 2 teachers in their 40s, both of them divorcees. The man is a single dad. It was so great. I had just finished it on Monday. Absolutely loved it. Now I'm obsessed and need to read everything by Olivia Dade, which is why I started. I think it's called Something in the Gale, Sweetest in the Gale? I think it's a Shakespeare quote. Anyways, the cover will be up here. It is about teachers. It's 3 short stories that are like Solar Committee novellas, and they are super cute. And the reason I had to read it was because Candy is the English teacher, and she's mentioned a couple times in Teach Me, and she was my favorite character, mostly because she had an initiative that was about Frankenstein is not the monster, which was so great, as well as Wuthering Heights is not a romance, and that also made me really like, I have to read about Candy, because she sounds great. Anyways, the English nerd in me just couldn't help it. So I've been in the middle of that. I just finished the 2nd story, and I'm just about to start the last story. They've been really cute. I've been listening to Dread Nation by Justina Ireland. So I thought this was a pirate thing. Oh no, it is not a pirate thing. It is a Civil War alternative history with zombies. So I don't read about zombies very often, but like these zombies are not, she doesn't have a lot of interactions with the zombies, so it's not really freaking me out. It seems kind of tame. They don't call them zombies, they call them shamblers, but I mean, it's obviously by the description and what she says about them that they're zombies. It's been really interesting. I have liked it so far. I have to say also the audiobook narration is amazing. She really brings the characters to life and does a really great job with the voices. Yeah, that's about it. That's what I've been reading so far. So we're actually going to be in Palm Springs till tomorrow. We're leaving Palm Springs tomorrow, and we're going to Big Bear Lake on tomorrow, which is Thursday, and we'll be there until Saturday. So hopefully more reading will happen until then, and that's what I've been doing on vacation, and it's been so great and nice and fun to have some time with the husband, and he's all right.
I'm just all right.
Nah, you're pretty great. So that's what I've been reading, that's what I've been doing, and that's what's been happening for this vacation. I will see you guys soon with an update on when I've read more.
One at a time, perfect. Just right on the end, hold it on the end, and he'll wrap his tongue around it. Get closer. Get closer. Hi, Cosy. Hi, buddy. You got this massive tongue, buddy. Generally, whatever their height is in feet is how long their tongue is in inches. Buddy.
We are currently in Big Bear. So I have been reading though. I finished Dread Nation by Justina Ireland yesterday. I had thought it was a pirate queer romance. It was not. It was alternative universe Civil War with zombies. I think there were some really great, interesting statements about racism. I liked Jane's character. I liked Gideon's character. I liked Kate's character, or Catherine, I should say, character as well. So I really liked all of them. It's just to feel like the plot, nothing really happened. Like I didn't really know what the point of the story was. Again, except if, like I said, some interesting thoughts on racism in regards to like post-Civil War and, you know, how that reflects like the zombie apocalypse. But there was a lot of questions posed and not a lot of answers. Granted, I know it's a series, so there is a second book just came out, I think, earlier this year. I think it's called, I looked it up, Deadless, I can't remember. I'll put it here or here, one of those places. And I already requested on audio because I really, one of the things I really enjoyed about the audiobook is the narration is fantastic. It's by Bonnie, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce her first name. I think she's pronounced as Bonnie Turpin, who I guess also narrates Children of Blood and Bone, which was probably one of my very favorite parts of Blood and Bone, Children of Blood and Bone. The narration for Jane for Dread Nation was amazing. So I'm really excited that if she's narrating this second one, I'm really excited to hear her narration again. And then I finished Sweetest in the Gale, which is the 3 short stories by Olivia Dade. They were fantastic. My only complaint is that I wish they had been their own novels. Like, I felt like there was a lot of character and a lot of heart in each of them, and I felt like it was still a complete story in each of them. I felt like there was still development in each story, but I just wanted more from each of them. I wanted them, all 3 of them, I liked for different reasons. The first one was about Candy and Griffin. Candy was such a great character, but she was struggling with grief, and I just thought the portrayal of grief was so beautifully done in regards to a romance, just beautifully done. So that was lovely. And then the second story was just really cute and kind of sexy. Like, it was that one, I mean, they were all a little sexy, but that one was particularly sexy. There's something about like a buttoned up guy getting tussled by like a woman in his life, and that was definitely one of those. And then the third one was just so heartbreakingly sweet, and it was triggers for breast cancer, because that was in the third story, but that was so ridiculously sweet, Marriage of Convenience, and I really enjoyed that one as well. But like I said, I just really wish they'd all been full-length novels, because I really loved each one individually. And there was a teaser for Spoiler Alert, which is her newest book that just came out, and I really now want to read that. So hopefully I'll be adding that to my to be read soon in the next few weeks, maybe. And then I'm reading Hard Fall, which is by Sarah Ney. I was reading it and then I kind of ditched it because it was just not doing it for me at the time. That's when I switched to Olivia Dade. And now I went back to it and just to finish it. And it's okay. It's cute. I like Sarah Ney's books. She's done some really good characters here and there, but sometimes her books are a little bit hit or miss for me. So this one's kind of like, I'm just kind of bored. It's just kind of meh. I don't really care about either of the characters a whole heck of a lot. Even though they're like adults, he's like a major baseball player and she's like in publishing. They read a lot younger. I think her college romance is where she should stay. And this time she tried to do more like adult, and I just don't think that is, I don't know, I just don't think they read that way. Anyway, because her college romances has been mostly my favorite. So yeah, I'm just kind of bored. So I'm thinking probably around 3-star for now. But I'm almost done with that. I read most of that today, and I'll probably finish that tonight. And then I'm just starting The Switch by Beth O'Leary on audio. And then I do have to start, I don't know if I'm going to be able to start that today, or maybe when I get back. But I'm going to try to start Night Pleasures by Sherilyn Keenan, because that's the book that I have to do for my book club that is next week. So yeah, so there's reading happening. It's been fun. Not as much reading as I probably would have liked, because there's been adventures, But vacation also should be some adventures, some relaxation. So a nice combination of both. It's been a lot of fun. As you saw, I fed the giraffes yesterday, and that was very exciting. I'm also hoping, cross fingers, going to work out tomorrow. So tomorrow we check out a Big Bear. We're going back to San Diego through LA, which seems like a terrible idea. But we're stopping to visit some friends on the way back. And since we're going through LA, we have to check out here at 11, and we don't have to be there till their place at like 6. So I was like, why don't we make a trip? I've been wanting to go to the Ripped Bodice and the romance bookstore that's in LA, or it's not in LA. LA to me is like just one big, it's just all of it. All of it's LA to me. So it's an LA area. Since we're driving through LA area, I was like, let's stop. And luckily my husband seemed really game for the idea and adventuring. So I'm really, really excited. I'm hoping we'll get to check it out tomorrow because I want to go visit them and say hi. We'll see how that goes. We'll see if that happens. It'll be very exciting. And yeah, that's my reading so far. Some good things. Just trying to finish a bunch of things right now. I feel like I'm in the middle of like a bajillion books and I just need to finish them. Now that I've kind of gotten through the little bit of marine slump that I was in last week, this week has just been like, okay, just finish all the things that I have going, and then I can be done. And yeah, that's it for reading. Restarting my fire because it's giving me problems. And not loading up my books. Kindle, why do I love you and hate you so? Hello everyone. We actually got back Saturday night. It is now Tuesday, so taking me a while to wrap up this video, mostly because Sunday I died and Monday was kind of getting back to the work groove, so I just thought I'd come back and finish up my vacation vlog. I don't know if I ever started anything over the trip, But I definitely ended up finishing things in the trip. I want to say I finished 3. So I finished Hardfall. That was the one that I was currently reading last check-in. And that one was, I rated it 3 stars. I don't know, Serenade. Like, I feel she's really inconsistent for me. So I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. It just was meh. It was just okay. I didn't really get the chemistry between the 2 characters. A little bit, they were just kind of a little bit boring. Yeah, I wasn't super impressed, which is a bummer. The last 2 books I've read, last time I read a book from her series, I think it's The Bastard Society or whatever, and that one was also kind of disappointing. And then this one was disappointing from a new series. Anyway, so kind of a bummer. And then right before, on our way back, I started listening to The Switch on audio on my Libby app. And then I also started reading Love Your Life by Sophie Kinsella. That's an arc that is coming out later this month, October 27th. So I'm hoping to finish it before that date. This wraps up my vlog. I ended up going to, if you saw some of the footage that was in earlier for this, I ended up going to the Rip Bodice, the romance bookstore in LA. It was so amazing. I told the shop, her name was Sarah. She was very nice, the staff person that was there. I told Sarah that I wanted to live in the store. It was just so positive and delightful, and had all my favorite books, and as well as many books that I still have yet to read. And I picked up some favorites of things that I don't physically own, and a few new ones that I wanted to read. So I'm really excited about that. I'll probably do a haul of those. My Ripped Bodice haul, probably, I want to say soon. I'll be doing a Ripped Bodice haul soon. It was such a good trip. I didn't nearly do as much reading as I had hoped, which is fine. So I didn't nearly do as much reading as I had hoped, or as much filming as I had hoped. But that is okay. I still had a lot of fun. We still obviously saw some really good times. Feeding the giraffes is definitely like a highlight for life. And then obviously the Ripped Bodice, which I'm so happy that my husband indulged me in that. I was super ecstatic to be there. I was super excited to get a chance to see the store's physical form. And that was definitely a highlight of the trip for me. That my husband took an hour out of his way to make sure to give me that, which was very special and very sweet. And then we ended the vacation having dinner with some really good, socially distanced, outdoors dinner with some really good friends. Definitely a fantastic week. Cannot complain. 5 stars. Thank you so much for watching. Tell me in the comments, what's your favorite vacation destination? I would love to know. And if you like what you saw, please subscribe and like things and bells and comments. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.